So we've made it into the quarry. We've made it into the quarry. Excellent. I've finally worked out this puzzle, this sort of Tetris puzzle, after blithering around for about 3 of the videos. But we're in. We're in. And we have... kind of looks like a little mill, maybe a little stone mill over here. We've been on this side. We actually made it into the quarry in an earlier video by just coming in through the kind of wood yard over there. But you know, what's the fun in doing cheating? There's a laser there. This wire comes down, it goes round, and that heads off down to those, to the kind of bit down there, which I think in turn, or am I just making it up? No. So there's also this woodyard area to complete. I think we've got some puzzles in here ready to go, or maybe not. Oh, here we go. So yeah, we have a puzzle here some puzzles here to complete, which once we've done these should set off the laser up there. But there's also another wire going up that way, so I don't really know what the hell's going on basically. But we'll complete both of these areas of puzzle. Maybe this laser requires two wires, one of which is this one that's running into here. So we need to get into here somehow. That's no way in. There's a lift, which I think we've been in already. I think there's a little boat dock there if we want to take the little boat journey again, which was extremely pleasant. But these are the puzzles that we need to do to get inside, I think. Right, so this one we discovered a slight variation to the rule. I thought it was just separating the two colours, so the white and the dark blue, but in actual fact you can divide the colours amongst themselves as well, as long as they are segregated from each other. So something like that should just do it. Yes. Yep. So that was simple enough. And then this one equally should not be. That doesn't work. So something like this, I think. There we go, and away we go. Excellent. Wow. The sound effects in this game are... Whoa. Listen to this. Nice and peaceful outside, and now... Wow. Yeah, the sound effects in this game... Oh, look at this. That's really bizarre. It's really lifelike. And again, it's very... He's very kind of rustic human in a tunic or cloak, sheltering a little bird. This is the first of these statues that makes me think of Pompeii, you know, like because he's cowering from something, trying to protect something else, and he's kind of got Roman costume on. What happened on this island? Really none the wiser. I have no idea as of yet. Okay, so we have a puzzle on this terminal here. We have a door here, which I think we can just open to make life easier. Bring some sunlight into this godforsaken place. What else do we have? We have a set of puzzles there. I can't get up onto that yet. We have another door here. Might as well open them up. Right, ah yes, we've been up there. So we can get that, gives us access to the... How did I just miss this fellow? So there's another bird on this guy's arm, but he's clearly not a human, as it, well, but he's not. He's enormous, isn't he? And there's more statues. There's a missing statue. That's him, isn't it? Were they casting? Is this where they were making the statues? Is it the same? I think it's the same guy. It's a progressive set of statues. So he starts knelt with the bird, and then he kind of stands, and then he walks, and then the bird gets onto his shoulder, and he stood quite erect, and then there's no others I can see. Weird. Okay. I think I'd quite like to get up there. Okay, so the only thing we can access at the moment is this, and we have a symbol we haven't seen, or I may have seen it, but I kind of ignored it and just kind of managed to trial and error it out. We know we need to collect these on the path. There's literally no way of doing this. So there's 3 of those. One of the what does the symbol mean? Is it directional? Because it kind of suggests it's kind of like this part of the puzzle. You come in from the bottom right, go. You can take a right or a left. There's only one potential possible solution, or 2 possible solutions, but each loses a. Oh, hold on. What happened there? Ah, we're getting this. Okay, so something happened. The symbol's now kind of greyed out. The symbol's now kind of gone very faint, as though it was consumed. Perhaps that kind of symbol means for every one of those symbols you can avoid collecting 1 dot. I think that might be the answer. Hold your horses, look. The light that's coming through from that window is creating a pattern of... that there's a starting point here in the sunlight and an ending point over here. That's weird. That's interesting. Okay, so we have this again. So if the theory's right, we don't need to collect that dot. Well, the theory was wrong then. No. Oh. So it did kind of work. I don't know what's going on. So what did I do there? I went around the outside. So would something like that work? Apparently so. So I can miss... So just the dot slow... Ah, perhaps I need to pass the... Let's call it a... What should we call it? The cross. Let's just call it a cross. Perhaps we can... As long as we go past the cross on one of its sides, it activates it, meaning we can then avoid using one. That seems to work, doesn't it? So something like that would work. Okay. What happened there then? So we went too close to the dot that we don't want to use, maybe? Or do we only have to pass... Can we not encircle the cross? Okay, so let's try... Yes! So as long as we don't... Because we've crossed the cross on 2 sides, 1 side, 2 sides, 2 sides... But we also didn't come anywhere close to there. I don't know. Oh, there's nothing on this one. No, I can't do that. So I have to start that way. I have to continue that way. So it has to be this. Okay, that's just reminding me of the original rules. Now this one, I can only cross on one or two sides, I think. We can avoid one. So again, I have to do that and I have to do that because there's no collecting of those otherwise. And that was teaching, what was that teaching me? So this time I can go around the other way. Avoid that one. Yes! Okay, these are making sense. Now we have another terminal. We can... activate. I think this is probably going to lift me up to here. Right. So again, I need to cross... What about 3 sides? Does 3 sides count? Yes. What did that do? Oh, look, there's more stone doves over there. What did that do? So let's try the other. Ah! Oh, let's get on there. Look, this solution is... Well, not solution, but... Right, so look at these little stone pigeons. What's going on? What's that noise? Ah, it's still going up. Right. So we have terminals here. Let's quickly whip these through. Oh, there, what I've done. So I can control the... I can control those 2 lifts from here. I've got a puzzle here, which isn't activated. But I do have one down there. Right, so let's run down here. Yeah, here are those statues. So this is him protecting... Hold on, we got probably another long and weird voice recording. Let's listen to it.
What is divine in man is elusive and impalpable, and he is easily tempted to embody it in a concrete form, a church, a country, a social system, a leader, so that he may realize it with less effort and serve it with more profit. Yet, the attempt to externalize the kingdom of heaven in a temporal shape must end in disaster. It cannot be created by charters or constitutions, nor established by arms. Those who seek for it alone will reach it together, and those who seek it in company will perish by themselves. Hugh Kingsmill, 1944.
Thank you, Hugh. Okay, so these puzzles are... I think you've been able to work them out the same as me. We have to segregate the 2 colours, the red and the greens. But as long as I keep the cross on the same side as a stray colour, it will eliminate the stray colour. So in this case, the single green is on one side, then all the reds and 1 green are on the other, but the cross will remove the 1 green on this side. Yes, I'm glad after that convoluted explanation it worked. So I'm allowed to keep... I can keep everything, like, for example... And that won't work. That won't work. Okay, so... Maybe I'll keep greens on this side. No, that won't work. So I need to encompass... No, that won't work. Nor will that. No. That was just chaos. Okay, so we can get all the reds in there. We need to get rid of one. No, see, that won't do at all. That already divides the reds. Ah, that might work. Yes, excellent. Okay. Red, red, red. I have one green there. Nope, that's not going to work. I could go, maybe I could go all the way around like that. Like that. No, they're on the wrong side. Cause I lost my job 3 weeks before Christmas. Okay. No. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to keep... No, needs that on that side. But that, hold on. Hold on, that works. There's all the reds and one green, yes. Yes, excellent. Ooh. 4 colours. 4 colours. So we have teal, classic computer colour of teal, green, red, and really kind of hard to look at blue. No, that was stupid. Can we do something just like that? Yes. Right. Ooh. Ooh. No, that one. We have to go around that way. Oh no, we don't. It does not work. Okay, the obvious thing is to try and segregate the greens, but the blue also have... No. No. Okay, I'm just kind of trial and erroring it massively here. There's supposed to be more. Do we have to use... Oh, of course not. Of course that doesn't work. Ooh, this is a tough one. Okay, so we need to... We can cut off all the blues by doing that. That leaves one red with the greens. We can cut off the greens by doing this, but we want that... We need to make sure we cut off... How about that? No, that's not going to work, is it? Okay, think, Jack. Don't just randomly draw lines. We need to collect all the greens, all the blues and all the reds, but we're allowed one in one parcel and one in the other. No. Oh, what about something like this? Does that work? Yes, yes. Yes, it was... Yeah, okay. What's strange about these shadows is that they've obviously been blasted with dust. It's because the wall is dusty behind, and the statue is dusty. But obviously the outline behind is completely white, so there must be a dust explosion in here of some kind. Right, done. This has lit this up. Wow, it's a big combo of lots of them. So we can eliminate... I mean, that would not work. Nor would that. That's nice. That's very aesthetically pleasing, but it's obviously not the solution. So we can either not collect one of the... Maybe something like that. Do we get to eliminate 2 or 1? Okay, so you can stop flashing. What is going on there? No. See, if I go that way, I have more options. If I go that way, or that way, I have to collect. Or maybe I don't, maybe I can leave it. That doesn't work. Why is that eliminating 1 red? Should I just do that. Why is it eliminating a red, not a... Oh, no, not that. Do I have the choice of what to eliminate? Oh, that's on the other side, yeah. No. Ah, this is frustrating. I think this way is sensible. Because to my mind that works, because everything's on... But why doesn't that work? Because that eliminates that. Or is it on the wrong side? Do I have to... do that? Oh no, what was I doing? So that's inside, like that. Yes! Yes, it has to be inside, right. Okay, so that's split in two. It's quite spooky seeing this fellow here, isn't it? We can stand in the statue's position. Be the next statue. Right, where did these go? One went off up there, one just shot down there. Right. How do I get down? That's into the furnace. So that's gone off that way. Oh, I need to control the lift, don't I? To get me down. It was this one, so... There we go. Right, run, run, run. Okay. Oh, why is that one down? This goes all the way, doesn't it? Yes, okay. Okay, so one's gone off out there and out that window. Oh, that's the one that goes to the... And one's gone off up there. Let's run up these stairs and have a look where that one goes to. Okay, so this one's come out of here, it's gone up here. I think we've just activated the elevator, haven't we? Maybe. Yeah, okay, cool. So I can use this, which I don't really need to use currently. But that's good to know. And the other one has... Get out of here. Yes, okay, so this, I've activated this wire, which goes off up here, up there, and hopefully is attached to the laser. So all we need to do now is this wire, which we can wends down here, and up there. Is it starting up there, perhaps? So how do I start? Oh, it's these puzzles, right. Okay, so here's another one of these Tetris ones. So we need to build a... See, I think when this shape is on the rotation, it means you're allowed to rotate it, basically, like Tetris. But we need to do a 3 and a 3 and a 1. We need to start here. So something like that. Doesn't work. Not in that position anyway. So that's a 3 and a 3 and a 1, isn't it? Oh, it's 3 in both directions. That was stupid. So that... No. I think we have to use this length. So there's your 3 and a 1. That works, doesn't it? Why does that not work? Can it not have joins? So that would also be... Oh no, it doesn't. I think I'm making... That actually divided it into 2. Can we not have breaks on the surrounding... Perhaps that's an issue. So perhaps it needs to be... fully enclosed or something. No, that's not going to do it. Because that's a 3, and then next to it would be that as a... No, that wouldn't work. So that's a 1 anyway. So there's your 1, and then there's your 3 next to it, like that. That's what I've tried already. But I did have there's a 3 there, and a 1 there. What other combinations are there? I think what it's saying is it needs to all be enclosed without any gaps on the outer edges. But I can't do that way. Oh damn. These are really... I'm really struggling with these puzzles. So I have to go that way to start. I can't then create a 3 that way there. I can create... I mean that's a 3 and a 1, isn't it? But something's wrong with it. So if I go up again, so I got a 3 there. So that doesn't work. Does one have to be on one side, one on the other? No, it wasn't like that in the last puzzle, was it? So I can't go right, I have to go up. I can't... If my theory about a loose end, so I have to do that to block off the loose end. Surely. Then we could do a 3 that way. And there's a... that wouldn't work. No, that doesn't work. So I think we have to start like that. Ah, Lord. I don't have a clue. These puzzles are the ones I'm least able to do. I don't know what the problem is. Let's have a look at this one. If this is just a similar one colour on one side, one colour on the other side problem, then apparently so. Or no. No, there's something wrong with that. I don't know what these star ones are for. Does it mean we have to kind of... I can't get around them all. I've not seen another star puzzle, so I don't really know what the point of it is. What we need to do is find somewhere else that has star puzzles so that I understand how they work, and come back to this one on the right because it's getting on my tits. Okay, let's go and have a look somewhere else for something else to do for the time being, and come back to these with a fresh mind. I think we'll leave this video here then, and do what I just suggested in the next one. Thank you all for